Good evening everyone and welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I just couldn't wait to get back on the game after the last stream. I was like, I need to get back onto it, not tomorrow, today. So we're back on to Flight Sim, and Amanda has chosen where we're going to be starting our journey from, well, country where we're going to be starting from. Just a short flight, so it'll be the Netherlands to the UK, so it'll be a bit of a night flight, hence the name Into the Night Sky. So what's this? Have we got, what airports have we got up here? We want somewhere up here, so it's a bit more than 20 minutes flight. Anyway, let's see what we've got in the chat. It's probably going to be a fairly quiet one. We've got Jashai, Davidoff, NG, RGM, and K Planes. How is everybody doing? Eld, what's that airport like? Is that a big airport? Is that supposed to be a big airport? I don't know what bituminous means. Is that a good runway for us to take off from? Only looks like small planes from the picture. Any other big airports? No, that's not really big at all. This? Okay, that looks more like it. Leeuwarden. That's oh shit, there must be another place. And there is game audio, I've just muted it as it's all music at the moment. The Netherlands is like along here, isn't it? I don't think there is any other big airports. I think that will have to do. What was it, this one here, Leeuwarden? Has that got big airplanes in the picture? Once it loads, it doesn't really look like it. I bet that's an Air Force base, isn't it? What are the bets? I can't see any sort of airport terminal. That's probably an Air Force base. It's got to be in it. Yeah. That's probably an Air Force base. Let's see what else we can find. Any other big airports? No, we won't be able to take off from that. We might actually have to do a slight difference. What about that one? Volkel Air AB. Is that an Air Force base? Just where it says AB. Don't say that's an Air Force base. I'm pretty certain it is as well. Okay. Schiphol. We'll have to go from that. If not, I'm sure we can change it a little bit. Right, so from Schiphol to... I suppose we don't have to go. We could go into Stansted, wherever that is. Stansted Airport. How long? Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. If it's Stansted or Gatwick, what do we come into? I have wanted to go into Stansted for a while. Or Gatwick. What are we saying? Gatwick or Stansted? That would be cool. Yeah, Gatwick or Stansted. I think Gatwick would be a longer flight, so that's a good thing, I guess. Yeah, Gatwick or Stansted. And bear in mind, Gatwick would be a longer flight. Where's Luton Airport? There's Luton Airport. What's even Luton? What do you think? Luton Airport? Okay, Luton I see on there. Does the A320 fly into there? I guess it does. Let's sort of zoom in. Probably. Stansted or local, awesome Scooby. So we've got one for Stansted, one for Luton. Luton, slightly more. That's even now between Stansted and Luton. Who's going to vote for Luton or Stansted? Who's going to break the stalemate or whatever they call it? Yeah, it's either Stansted or Luton, it seems. Which one? At the moment, it's 2-2. What are we going for? Make sure it's live weather as well. And if anyone does want to join, feel free to. Be awesome to get people in. Miss Adams says Gatwick. Well, it's 2-1 to these ones. What are we going for? What are we going for? You think Luton? There we go. Luton it is. At least, well, I suppose we do fly over Stansted, so you still see it. There we go. 27 minutes. Low altitude airways. Luton, AC says. Right, let's see. Approach. I don't know what it's going to be like. This is going to be... That's an interesting approach, isn't it? Just a massive turn there, then over. Okay, we'll do that. Hold check as Luton as well. And I shall unmute it in a second. You've got a Navy place there as well. Oh, AC, you really don't like Luton, do you? Right, we don't want to start on the runway. Oh, hello, that's quite far out, isn't it? That's really far out, that one. Where should we start? Gate U. Why is this sort of on its own up here? Let's go to the main airport. This one here will do. Gate J84, set as departure. It's quite a big airport as well, so... Hello Tim, how are you? Departures... what was this runway here? Let's have a look. 36L. 36L, let's see. Oh, that is a weird flight. Why would you go all the way over there? Let's try that one. That's still a weird flight. Sank 36L. Let's try that one. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's not too bad. So we'll taxi to there and then take off from runway 36L. Let's set our livery. Let's do British Airways. There are targets in every airport, I think. And I think we're all good. Yep. Let's go. It's going to be lifetime as well, so it'll be about the same flight time as what LA to Vegas was. So yeah, not too bad. I know it's going to be fairly quiet, the stream, as it is almost 10:30, but I just couldn't wait to get back on Flight Sim. I've done my jobs already, so I thought, why not? I watched the Festival of Rail as well, so we're all good. Let's tuck in the chair a bit. I'll unmute the game audio in a second, because at the moment it's just the music, which is boring to hear every time. Loading in, and we're getting to the air. I don't know what the conditions at Luton are like. Alexa, let's make sure it's not too high up on the audio. Alexa, what is the weather at Luton? Or in Luton? Alexa, what is the weather in Luton? Mostly cloudy skies. Alright. No, that's not too bad. Alright, let's go back out of there. No, to there. There we go. Will there be fog? Possibly, Tim. Right, have we got a ramp? We have got a ramp. Good. Right, let's set this up. So we start with the batteries. That's true, K-planes. Get that one on, get that on. And then we do APU master, APU start, and then what we'll do is we'll contact the ATC and tell them to get everyone on board for this awesome flight. There we go. Ramp connection. That's a good K-planes. Thanks for coming in. Hello, Nate Safe. How are you? And we'll do the baggage service. Oh, let's click that now. Was it do anything? No. Cool. Lovely. It's quite a big airport though, Amsterdam, isn't it? I don't know how busy it is in real life. It must be quite a busy one. Tons of TfL, Transport for London, do their own flying. Lovely. Right, on goes the ramp. If they can get it in line and actually get it to the plane, that would be nice. But yeah, we're going to head down to Luton today. Set that on. I won't do the fuel pumps just yet. So we're here. Look at that massive airport. What's it got? 1, 2. That must be a freight one, maybe there. 1, 2, is that a runway there? That almost looks like a runway. No, that's not a runway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runways here. I mean, Heathrow's only got, I think, 2, and that's like the busiest airport in Europe, isn't it? Something like that. But yeah, there's our flight path today. So it's fairly basic, going across the North Sea. And we'll be down into Luton, which will be quite a tough landing, I'd say, as it's a fairly small runway. Do you like maths? That's alright. You should get a reward for that long 9-hour shift. I suppose being an ambassador is the reward. It's very busy there. I've got family in Holland, and being at Schiphol is fascinating. Awesome, Alex. Yeah, I can see chat, Nate. Don't you worry. Right, they're backing off, which I'm going to say disconnection, but they've already done it. So everyone's on. We don't do the catering as there's no point, as it's only a half an hour flight. Should have got some stuff at Tesco beforehand. And the baggage is probably almost done. Yeah, looks like they're driving off. How about math debating? Go on then. Any questions? Put them in the chat. So where are we taking off from? We're taking off from, I think it's that runway over there. You can see the taxiway going up. Somewhere over there's our runway. Probably where that tower is. Do you like GTA? Yeah, it's not bad. It's old, but it's a good game. So this is sort of away from the main airport. There's like a whole road in between, and then you got the other bit over there. So I wonder how you'd get here then. I guess a bus would take you over the bridge to here, I guess. I don't think there'd be any... Yeah, I guess a bus would have to take you out to here. You have a game suggestion for you to play. What's that? If it's City Skylines, we probably will do that. Why is there 2 moons? Probably will do City Skylines at some... Hang on, why is there 2 moons? Was that the moon? No, that was a light. That wasn't the moon. That is a light. Moon is probably somewhere up there. There's the moon. Hello, John. How are you? Right, the baggage service looks like it's done, or that still says baggage service ends. So we'll do that. Right, that is that. So everyone is now on the flight. They're all cozy, getting ready. Let's get the fuel pumps on. And I think we do get a pushback tug as well, so we should be all good to use that. Request IFR clearance. If you keep saying it, it sounds a bit rude. Oh, blimey. Hello, King Carrot, possibly. Luton Airport. I mean, how long has Luton Airport had, like, commercial jets going into it? It seems like one of those small little new airports. It's like, oh, we're a town, we've got an airport. Come land at us. Can you play Fernbus? I think there is a members vote for Fernbus, so if it wins, then we'll play it tomorrow. I'm not too sure what you're on about, Nate, mate. Yeah, I can see your chat. Oh, I see your check. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I kind of know what you're on about. Yeah, we're back in the plane. I couldn't wait to get back on, so I was like, oh, we'll load it back up and we'll do a night flight. Far from small. EasyJet have a base at Luton, think it's relatively alright size. The A320s land there. That sounds a bit louder now, doesn't it, than before? Those are gibberish, yeah. So I'll just turn on this. That'll make it a bit easier there. Okay, let's acknowledge the taxi clearance, which will meet all back. 36 Charlie Whiskey 5 Victor Sierra Victor 4. Cheers, Holchegg. Yeah, see you, Nate. Thanks for coming in. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Right, I think we're all good to... I should probably need to contact ground services, don't we? To get a pushback. Make sure the parking brake's off. Which it is. Is it going to click it? Why is it not doing it? There. Which is off, I think. Look back there. There, that's all. Right, let's get going. We'll guess A320s can land then. Not 100% sure. Oh god, wish us luck. That's a night flight as well, which makes it even worse. For trying to land at an airport I've never landed at before. Oh, okay, so we should be all good then, Yardy. Sometimes 787s also. But yeah, how is everyone doing this evening? Get another plane there on the runway. Right, so we want to be going, yeah, that way. Should be the right way. There we go. Back we go. And that should do. Don't need to do it for long. Hopefully not King Carrot. I mean, is anyone from Luton? AC, you're nearish Luton. Is it foggy outside? Right, I think it is time to get the engines on. So make sure that is in that. Yeah, make sure that's in that. Engine 2, away you go. Awesome, Scooby. Whilst we're waiting for that to fire up. Should have really done that earlier. Yeah, that. I think someone said you need that on as well. Taxi, strobe, beacon, all of that on. Let's quickly go and tick that off the checklist, even though we've already done it, but we'll tick it anyway. Tick, 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 tick. If we fall out the sky, we know we've missed something. Yeah, done that, and done that. Evening, Matt, how are you? Was where they filmed that airline show years ago about passengers being grumpy. Come fly with me? I mean, there were some grumpy passengers in there. Or I can't think of any other. Yeah, that's why he said grumpy. I just didn't come fly with me. Hello, Stephen. How are you? Airline. There we go. That's probably the one. Not come fly with me. Hello, Pet. Didn't realise you were on watching the theatre. So good, Pet. Yeah, I was in there as well. But we'd come on here. Awesome, King Cat. What about Stobart Air? Do they still operate? I remember Stobart Trucks and Trailers, the series, about 10 years ago now. And they opened up Southend in it and had Stobart Air going off, which seemed pretty cool. Right, time to get engine 1 on. Yeah, that was fake, but Elon was on in real life. Cool. And once the engine is on, we then turn off did we turn off the external power in the end? Well, hopefully we did. Pretty certain we did. Then we do APU bleed off, APU master switch off, and then set that back to normal. Stobart Air went bust. Oh, right. Well, how many years into service was that? Hello, Oscar. I think we did turn off external power, didn't we? And I hope we did. And yeah, it's not on, so wait, we're not on the ground now, so you got the North Wales Coastal. It's good. You do some. Oh, could you do some workshop? I will be, Stephen. That's what I was sort of planning to do tonight, but didn't happen in the end. It is Scooby. Only one I can fly as well, pretty much. Yeah, should be getting a North Wales Coastal key tomorrow. A little bit annoying what is the second day, but well, we will be showing off anyway. Can you get this on Xbox? You sure can. Xbox Series S and X. Yeah, I'm good, Jeff. How are you? Oh, I see, Pet. Right, that engine is now on. So what I want to do is I want to turn that off, turn that off, set that to normal, and then that should be all of that. So we've done that. Yeah, they're stabilised. Yeah, done. Right, let's go. Fly to Poland? Oh, we could do it at some point. I think we have flown to Poland before from somewhere. I think someone come in before and said go to there, and I think we did. Oh, I see Yardley. It's a fairly recent then. It's on the runway. We're not near the runway yet, so I'll now continue. Yeah, Thomas Cook. Oh, Flyby went as well. So it operates the sort of more local flights then. Amsterdam, Schiphol Tower. Yeah, sure is, Callum. Come join if you want. Well, you can just spawn on the runway and take off. We're going to Luton, which will be fun. So that's two-thirds of the length of Gatwick or so. Well, 3/4. I think so, Jeff. I think so. Well, it's clear skies at the moment. Once we get to the UK, it probably will be cloudy. So, yeah. But Amanda picked where we start today. Well, at least the country. And Schiphol's like the only big airport, so. Might be a little bit laggy coming out of here, but it's a massive airport, so. Right now, I guess do most locals now. I think EasyJet maybe do too. Ah, so it comes, all good. So we've got a fair distance to the runway. As we are, well, we're here at the moment. No, we're not there. GPS tracking. We are there, so we've got to come probably out of here, across here, and then up here. So we've got a bit of it probably takes longer to taxi than the actual flight. Is in and out of there now. Oh, Wizz Air, then they like the pink planes, don't they? Hot pink here. I think that's Wizz Air. There's Davido. It's quite a big plane over there. See, I wouldn't mind getting another Airbus, like an A3. I mean, what other Airbuses do they have in the game? I think the A380 is in the game, isn't it? Wouldn't mind getting that. So I think it would be fairly similar. No, taxi lines here. Fairly similar setup to this one, as it's Airbus. Probably just more engines though. Hello, Jamie. Oh, there's the runway. Lucky nothing. Oh, God. No, I think that's just taken off. Yeah, that's just taken off, I think. So we're all good. Pink plane's there. I don't know. No, that is coming into land. Okay, luckily we're off the runway. Ignore that, no one saw that. Was there based in Luton? Oh, alright. So not really a lot at Southend now then. Yeah, I didn't think we would be going straight over across a runway, but it seems we were going straight over a runway, as you do. I wonder if at any airports they have like a little sort of subway going under runways for planes. Surely at an airport they must do. Like a little underpass for planes. To sort of stop them going across the runway. I swear I've seen one like that before. If there was, we'd definitely have to go there. Fair enough, Davidoff. Still going, are they? I think it's up until 11, I think. So I guess they are. That's a good point. Where are the blue markers gone? The blue markers have vanished. Well, I suppose it is just pretty much straight along now. Yeah, the blue markers have gone. Well, it's straight ahead because we're taking off from this runway. Pretty much, Scooby, yeah. I mean, the flight time was about half an hour. And it's already been 25 minutes taxiing up. Yeah, it'll be along there to there. I think it was. Or she'd probably just straight on. I don't think we need all the runway. Can you fly to the moon? We could try. We probably would get to about 40,000 feet then. But not a lot would happen. Yeah, I don't know where the lines are gone. So I know we were supposed to take off from this runway here. That's weird, all of the things gone. We were taking off from this runway though. Don't say it was the other runway. I'm pretty certain on the map it showed this runway as the one we're taking off from, so I'm going to go to this one. So I don't think... I don't know, I'll come to a stop quick. As yeah, it was 36, and this is 36 here. So maybe it's so far from the airport it doesn't register it maybe? Taxi for takeoff. Well, we've already done that, so we don't need to do any of that. It's not telling us to do anything. It's almost like it was so far from the airport. It's just said, no, you do what you want now. I mean, I suppose we'll take off. Although we don't have permission, although, I don't know. Luton, Greasy. How you doing, Greasy? Can we have a quick read of this? No, can we get this to go up there? Yeah, full screen. Yeah, 36L. That is the taxi where we're going to, so I don't know why it's done that. So we might have to be a bit naughty. Taxi for takeoff. Depart straight out. Depart north. I guess that would be the one we're doing. Yeah, that should be runway 36L. Odd. Yeah, there you go, 36L using taxiway VV4. This is 36L here, so hopefully that will come back now. I'm not too sure why it did go. Maybe because we were far from the main airport, maybe. Hello, Greasy. Acknowledge taxi clearance. Okay, well, we're should be all good. Yeah. So if we pop this on, will it be there, the lines? The lines aren't there. Well, I guess we're going to be going... Okay, well, we'll get on to the... We'll just... Yeah. I don't know if there's an issue there with it. We won't need all the runway for it, so we're... Go on to there, probably where they would have put us. I haven't, Alex. No, I haven't done that. Yeah, hopefully we're all Greasy. Yeah, maybe because it's this runway so far out of the main airport, it thinks you're already airborne. I don't know. Possibly NG. There's not really any markings here. There's no runway stop marker or anything. Well, we'll stop here and we'll have a look again. If not, we're just going to have to take off. Oh, there we go. Nice. Yeah, we are approved for takeoff. That's good. It should be a fairly simple takeoff as well. Long enough runway. Did you see my last maybe? Sam Matter on Dresden's commentary. Oh, right. Someone else from... Oh, Boston Sprinter. Nice. Right, let's get on to the runway. Finally. And I think it was down the pilot says you need to have the landing lights on when you take off as well. Right, come to a stop. Is everyone ready for takeoff? Are we ready to go? I'd say we're ready to go. Yeah. So, arrival time into Gatwick should be at 23:28. It will be less than that. Yeah, let's get going. All ready for takeoff. Right, full throttle. Here we go. Let's take off. Hello, Mr. Quicko. Not ready for takeoff. Did you not get on the plane, Mr. Quicko? I'm a good Quicko. How are you? Well, hopefully not, Pepper at Luton. $120 knots. We need to get to 147 before we're able to lift off. And I'd say V1 rotate. There you go, we're up. I'll lift that nose up too much. We're going from Amsterdam to Luton. Hello, South Main. We're in Amsterdam. We're going to get the overspeed coming up in a second, so we need to set that to that. There we go. It's quite hard as you sort of have to look around, so you might get a little bit of overspeed. But apart from that, I'd say that's a good takeoff. Not bad. And let's set that to climb, which it seems to be delayed again. Cool. Oh, yes. Did I forget to unmute it? I did forget to unmute it. Apologies, everyone. Completely forgot to unmute. Right, there we go. Now you should be able to hear the game. Steady, mate. Well, that wasn't too much to hear, I guess. Look at that, that's brilliant. Bravo airspace. I did miss Coco, yeah. No, it's because I had it off because of the what's it called? The music at the beginning. Radar contact. What if I click something? What? I don't know what I think I clicked something by accident. 6 miles clearance to Bravo airspace. Yeah, which we acknowledged. I suppose we keep it as it is, I guess. I don't think there's anything we can do at the moment. So we'll just, yeah, stay as we are. I've lost the cursor again. Really? Right. There we go. Let's get the flight director on. Maybe missed quicker, but maybe. So we keep all the lights on for now. So we don't need that on now. That's brilliant, though, look at that. That's cool. Right, out we go. Yeah, what did everyone think of the takeoff? Didn't think it was too bad. I guess we can get them off now as well, as we've fully took off now. Cool. Radar service terminated. That sounds bad. Why are they being mean? What are they saying? Acknowledge leaving airspace. I haven't had that before. Right, let's get that back to being like that. Tune Amsterdam Centre. Yeah, I think we want to. What? Request flight following. Did we just leave it? Request flight following. What was that? Flight following. Flight following. Oh, is that because they're going to be tracking us? They're going to follow our flight? I don't know if I click something. Hello, Amela. But Amela. As long as I don't click anything that says cancel, we'll be all right. Oh, that's brilliant, NG. Squawk. I don't know. I've clicked something, haven't I? Which is yeah, I must have. Right, we can get that off. As well. Radar contact fire. I don't know. There's radar contacts. Did we not click something to go on? I think we're all good. Right. I think I'll just leave it, I think. Retry last IFR flight plane. I bet it was probably to do with the yeah, I bet it was the where the taxi one, about the tower, we had to request must have been that, mustn't it? Yeah, I reckon it was because of that. It was because of when we went to the other runway and for some reason the taxi lines disappeared. So I reckon it's something to do with that, but it seems to be we are all good. Yeah, I think we're all good now. I think because, yeah, it somehow got rid of our thing for some reason. Yeah, cool. I'll maintain 20,000 feet. Right, we're all good. Onto visual flight roles. Ah. Awesome. We're cutting the corner. Very sneaky. Acknowledge instruction. Yeah, there you go. We're all good. But we're missing out Tulip. But off we go. So we're coming on to here. Hopefully it is going on to there. I hope. Well, we're not going to Bergie. We've just completely cut the corner. But we're still on route. Right, we should be all good then for now on. So I'm guessing private planes and all that would do the visual flying stuff. I don't think you'd get a IFR flight plan, would you, for a little small plane? But yeah, not bad. Fairly good takeoff. We can just sit back and relax now as we cross the North Sea. So we're coming into a bit of cloud. We've got a side wind of 55 knots, which isn't, that's quite a bit, I guess. And we're at 15, well, almost 16,000 feet already. And we're due in there at 19 past 11, so that's actually not that long. It's less than half an hour. Yeah, it was good pet, wasn't it? It was good yesterday. VFR in nice weather conditions, small. Oh, I see, Scooby. So we're all good then. But yeah, we're leaving the Netherlands behind. Yeah, Tulip, Thatcher, Redfur, Sondo, Tedster, D-Cell. I think that's where you start coming down in it, and then into Luton. Sounds good, Scooby. Well, I'm surprised my one. I think we're running on high to ultra graphics. They're not completely all ultra, but there's not really much of a difference between high and ultra. Same with most games. There's not really a big difference. And it runs, yeah. I mean, if you look really, really closely, you can see a little bit of stutter. But that's only really when you're in built-up areas. So most airports we go into, it's fine. But if you look very closely at some of the bigger ones, like LAX today, you might notice a little bit of stutter. But that's only if you're really trying to pay attention. Hello Dan, I got my tube of Pringles. Isn't this one served by crew on all flights nowadays? How you doing, Dan? Hopefully we're all well. Streams tomorrow. We've got the members vote one, which I think think's winning. And there'll be possibly Euro Truck tomorrow. Train Simulator and Train Sim World. And maybe some more Flight Sim. Right, I think we're almost at cruising altitude now. In it. Yeah, 20,000. So I'll work on the throttle in a second, get it up a bit more. Let's get some passenger cam action, something we didn't do on the last flight. Showcase, that's not good. External, it's more internal really than external, as well as it is out of the cockpit. There we go. Yeah, that's all good. So what we will do now is we will get that up to 340 or 345. Smash that in and put that to FLX. Yeah, see you, Quico. Thanks for coming in. The North Wales Coastal hopefully can carry it. We'll try and get on tomorrow to see Farms. Sounds good, Dan. Well, that's if it does win the vote, which I think it is. British Airways. We're flying to Luton, Luke. How you doing, Luke? I sound weird saying we're flying to Luton, Luke. Yeah, how you doing? We've actually got lights in the plane today. Usually they're all off. Still really want Arran Valley line on trains in well. That would be good. Yes, here, John. Yeah, that would be awesome. Although it's just where would they run it to? I mean, that's just the thing. Maybe they could do 3 bridges to Bognor Regis, and Littlehampton. I suppose that could be something they could do. But I don't think that's too long of a route. So yeah, that would probably be the most likely. Bognor and Littlehampton up to 3 bridges. But then if they did the West Coast Way before, then it's just there. I don't know. That would be really cool though. Hello, Funfair. I managed to land the Airbus earlier, but it was very, very bad landing. I forgot to do the flaps and wheels. I had to turn around as well as I was too high, but I'm going to another flight. Sounds good, Funfair. Yeah, it is a bit of a learning curve, learning how to fly a plane. I mean, this is probably just, you know, a couple of the steps of the way, which I know so far. But we're getting there. But it is quite a learning curve. So how far out of Luton are we? We're about 140 miles out. Yeah, about 140 miles. I always think on TSW the West Coast Way may come just so they can fully complete Brighton. That's what I'm thinking as well. Just sort of, yeah, complete Brighton, out the way, done. And maybe do it set in 2005 or something, so you have the 377-3s and maybe a slammer. Hello, let's quickly sort that out. Sorry, plane. That will sort that. That's just because we had it in FLX. There you go. I said about to climb. Hey, there's Glenn. Don't crash it. I'll try not to, Glenn. Yeah, I suppose so. One down. Maybe even to Gatwick, just then that's like the next big station. Glenn, are you in the co-pilot seat, the Sea of Nim? Jimmy, someone 11:30 Boston Sprinter. Alright, Davidoff. Is the MCDU fully functional in MCDU? I'm a bit of a novice when it comes to flights from Scooby. Well, we might have to explain what MCDU is, and I'm going to get that on as well. The turbulence. MCDU. Is that like one of these panels up here? Because yeah, most of these, well, not most of them. It might be the setting I've got on, but you can't use all of them if that's what it is. Main something unit. That'd be cool, Edward. And most of these you can't use. I think there is mods for these though that you can use and get all of them working. Sounds good, Glenn. Well, we're coming into Luton Airport, so that's going to be interesting at night in the cloud. First time landing there as well, so yeah. Right, have they told us to do anything? They've been really quiet on the radio. No, I think we're all good. Let's see. So the 2 flight management computers, center console. You can use this, yeah, you can use all of this. You can change the things on here. I've done it before. I think it's this thing here which changes it. No, it says not operative. I think some of these work though. Fuel info. Yeah, you can use a little bit of it, not a lot of it. Okay, what things can you use actually? Not really had a look at this before. Yeah, use a couple of bits. Thing with West Coast Ways, maybe Brighton to Portsmouth is too long. What's that, about 40 miles? Yes, I think they do Brighton Bogdan, they possibly add the Little Hampton branch, possibly. I think Little Hampton would be a must. It's only like a mile or two. I don't get why they've been very quiet, ATC. Have we done something? And I suppose we'll soon be out of. I think this is airspace, isn't it? This little bit here, all the different lines. There we go. That's better. London Centre. Whole route, Davido. Good day. We'll tune it ourselves actually. 118475. 118. 118475. Yeah, we'll tune that ourselves. 475. I don't know if you can actually click to contact them on here. Can you do that? I don't know if there's a way to contact them using one of these. That's a good scuba. I mean, mods make it very in-depth. I think this is fairly... It's not basic, but probably 2/3 of the amount of detail. But there are mods which go the full whack. Now we cool down. We're flying to Luton, Oliver. How you doing, Oliver? No, I should have really got that off actually. Oh, they're already off. Don't know when I turned that off. Oh yeah, because we had turbulence, didn't we? Yeah. We've got a side wind of 49 knots, which is knocking us a little bit, but should still be all good. Should be all good. Maybe. Got some sort of wind farm down there. And we're going over on the little red dots. There's Shayna. How you doing, Shayna? Glenn's co-pilot, so Glenn's sitting in there. And then you got all the first class members just sitting behind, standing, watching eagerly as we control the aircraft. And if you're standard class, you get the nice seats at the front of the leg room. And non-members, you can sit along this bit here. But the complimentary biscuits and the newspapers aren't available. A little bit of turbulence then, just going to stand back just in case we get a bit more of that. I think we'll possibly see in Slammers is both the BML and East Coast Way are modern day, so West Coast Way could probably have to be the same, so we'd like to just be 377-3. But not anymore. No, Dash 3s don't run on the Coastway anymore, so I suppose it would be 313 and the 377-1, or yeah, I suppose you could do the original Dash ones, like the really old ones. Fair enough, Scooby. Yeah, Train Sim, if you've got any questions about Train Sim, I can easily answer them. But yeah, Flight Sim's a bit more sort of, I'm more of a novice. Just need to make sure he lands okay. Good to see Shayna. Where would I be on board? Let's see. What seat can Shayna have? You can sit on that window there. You've got a nice view of the wing then. Yeah, sit there. Probably tomorrow night, Davidoff. Actually, London over there. Massive light source there. So yeah, you can see the Thames going in there. That's London. Abbott transition. Haven't contacted me yet. Oh, that's how we got a bot in. Oh, they're going to spam the thing. Well, Glenn, take action. Yeah, just hide the person that's a bot. Where can you sit, Mr. Adams? You can get the seat which is on this side of the window there. You can sit there. Opposite Shayna, but on the other side. See, when you sort of look from afar, it just looks really sort of, you know, simple, not a lot on the air. Oh, we're going to get contacted in a second probably. When you zoom in, you can see all the little tiny bits on the planet, all these bits here, all the bits sticking out, all sort of the measurement stuff. Sort of weird to see it then when you go like that. You know, it just looks all sort of smooth, and probably get contacted in a second to say, can you see traffic at 9 o'clock, well 3 o'clock. Actually, no, I think that's going away. Cheers, Mella. Lovely Davidoff. Well, you'd actually be sitting in the cockpit with us, or standing. You can sit on there if you want. I think that's supposed to be a seat. Surprised they haven't contacted us yet, to be honest. I mean, we're not that far out, and they haven't really said to do anything, which is a little bit worrying. We want to get to Ted so they do it. I mean, we're only 70 miles out now, which in the air is not a lot. So hopefully they do end up contacting us. As London's there and Luton's sort of just over there. And can we try and get up to 20 likes? That would be lovely. But yeah, hopefully we'll get contacted in a second. Starting to... There we go, that's better. Yeah, keep the seatbelts on. We had a bit of turbulence there already on. Right, let's start getting that down. Probably NG, it'll probably be below us at some point. Yeah, it'll be at some point. Where's your seat, Amela? Amela. You know what, you can sit on Glenn's lap if you want, or you can sit to the side of Glenn. It's up to you. White downward arrow on the nav display for top of descent. Guess that'll be here somewhere. It's like we got snakes on your plane. We haven't, no. I've watched little clips of that film. Oh, snakes on a plane as well. Wow. A little bit quicker than that. That would be nice. We're about 50 miles out now of Luton. Set the MD range to that. Gonna bring the speed down as well in a second. Once we get down to 14,000. What kind of mod party is this? I don't know, Glenn. That's up to your imagination. Whatever you want it to be. Almost at 14,000. Not a big fan, Davidoff. Snakes on the plane? No. Not on this plane. It's been checked. Oh, so is that Stansted there? So it could be. I mean, we are sort of in the right area. That's quite a bit far out, actually. No. I think it would be there. I don't know what that is over there, then. Right, let's bring that down as well. Way too quick. Go to 280. So Stansted, that would be somewhere to the left of us, ain't? When you see it, put it in chat. There it is. That must be Stansted there. If that was Luton, I'd be worried. But yeah, it must be it there. Hey, £10 from Pep, much appreciated, Pep, mate. Big thanks. And I know Pep does do train spotting on his channel, hence the name Pep of Pep. So if you like Pep trains or just like trains in general, go and check out Pep's channel. Much appreciated, man. £10, awesome. And my way of saying thank you is, well, what stream do you want to see? Yeah, cheers, Pep, mate. No, we're not on air, Edward. No way. Let's hope that isn't Luton, because that would be a bit worrying if it was already, and we're up at this height. We're at 14,000, thank you. Might bring it down even more then. So I'm not blimmin' at 14,000, I am at 14,000. Hopefully that isn't Luton. I don't think it would be, would it? Let's hope not. I don't think it is. No, that's Stansted. Well, I should be happy with that, shouldn't they? We are down to 14,000. Well, we'll just stay at this for now. Yeah, big thanks, Pep. It's very light. There it is. Oh my. Yeah, I'm at 14,000. Why are you saying I'm at 14,000? That's probably why. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's probably why. Let's change the barometric pressure again. Fair enough, Davido. I did press B though before and it didn't do anything, so maybe, I don't know. I think I'm down to about 230, that will do. I'll do it, start bringing that down. Although you sort of see it dipping down. Well, we did. One plane, start going down a bit more. Oh, we're coming back up. I don't know what it does do that, don't I? I think that's better. Yeah, cheers, Pep. That's all good, mate. Didn't see your Great Eastern Mainline. Could do the 314 on TS. I think I've got the 314 on TS. Yeah, I do. We'll do that then, Pep. Much appreciated, mate. So that will be on the West Coast Mainline North. Yeah, much appreciated, Pep. Oh, hold on a sec. The cat is like proper scratching against the door to try and get out. It's a different cat. It goes mad. Hold on. It's the most irritating sound. Hold on. There you go. The cat has been let out, and that's not the cat Ace. That's a different cat. But it makes like the loudest scratch noise. Right, hopefully they haven't come up on here saying anything. No, they haven't, we're all good. Luton, PS4. Yeah, that's all good, Pep. Oh, much appreciated. And we should get these on as well. Should have got them a little bit earlier. There you go. We had to let the cat out, so it's all good now. That's 200 will do. I can set flaps one. From where? Amsterdam Schiphol. There it is there. That's Luton, I think, just there. Right, flaps one. Check. Yeah, sounds good, Pep. Possibly we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, do that tomorrow. First stream, we could. Hey Amanda, how are you doing? You've joined at the perfect time as we're almost on the approach to Luton Airport. There it is over there. And I know we're here, but we're going to wiggle around there too in a sec. Fair enough, Pet. Can we fly to Ibiza one day? I think I need to go on a party plane. Could do NG. We've done Ibiza to Gibraltar before. That was a interesting flight, as we might have crashed into the bay. We've got a plane on coming in from behind as well. Look at that. Oh, where is it? There. I think that must be going there as well. Hopefully not, but bringing the altitude down for the right time. I haven't landed here before, so get the fire trucks ready if we haven't already. Probably since we took off they had the fire trucks ready. Flaps 2, check. I'm pretty certain there's a plane behind us coming in as well. There's a plane, don't say you're going into blooming Luton as well. 2,500. Must be going over a hill or a little bit of a hill. Okay, there's a plane there, that can't be going into Luton, can it? Is that just taken off? Hopefully not. No, that's going over there somewhere. BPK, maybe it's going there. So it's annoying the way the flight path is in green, and this is all in green. It sort of makes it a bit hard to see. Won't do the landing gear just yet. Flaps. Flaps 3, check. Sounds good. Landing gear coming down. Landing gear down. Just lining up by the looks of things. We're not very well lined up at the moment, are we? Right over. It's not great, is it? Hopefully it is going to line us up a bit better than that. I'd hope. Yeah, looks like we are. No, maybe not. That's not great if it doesn't line us up. Right, it's all on us now. It's not really lined us up very well, has it? I think we'll be all good. I'll take over control in a second. Not completely convinced it's I've really not lined this up. That's done. Hopefully it's done. Don't know about that though. That's lining us up a bit better now. It's very slowly. It's that wind, isn't it? I'll take control. Need to line up a bit better. At the moment, that's not. Only small increments, nothing too major. Just to line us up slightly better. And we've got 2 and 2 at the moment, so that should be all good. We're practically lined up with the runway now. A little bit more across would be ideal. Now we've got 2 and 2 on the pappies. So that's all good. Slowly moving the rudder just to line us up slightly better. We're still within the ILS diamonds. Slightly more down, I'd say.
500.
We are now in line. Two and 2.
300. 200. 100. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Reverse thrust. I don't think that was too bad. Tomato foot if it goes wrong. Yeah, I don't think that was too bad at all. I think we did have a bit of a side wind there, which sort of kicked us to the side a little bit. But yeah, not too bad. I could the camera angle could have been slightly better. I don't think I haven't put the approach mode on, but luckily we're all good anyway. So I'm not sure what the approach mode does, but we're all good anyway. Yeah, I think there was a bit of a wind kicking us to the side. Another happy landing, awesome. Not too shabby. Cheers, Daniel. Well, we can take Luton off the books now. Stansted next, I'd say. Right, and quickly come to a stop. Obviously, in real life, you have probably a co-pilot doing this, wouldn't you? But I have to do all of this. So get that off. Get that off. Add to that. We should be all good. Yeah, we don't need that on. Awesome, Davidoff. I don't mind doing that. Please acknowledge. We'll get that on as well. Yep. Perfect. Awesome. Hopefully the camera angle was all good. Hopefully it wasn't too to the side. Contact Luton ground. Request taxi to gates. We'll just move forward a little bit. That's right, acknowledge taxi clearance. There's the other plane already coming in, so we didn't have a lot of time to... But where have the taxi lights? They've disappeared again. Oh no, we didn't have them on, that's why they weren't there. Oh, they're still not there. What is going on with Flight Sim today? Or tonight, I should say. Yeah, the taxi lines have vanished again. Display direction. No, that's just towards there. Well, gateway. Well, I don't know Luton Airport, so I don't know what taxis or gate 60 is. So this is where I probably need to start getting the diagrams for the airports. It's not showing the taxi line, which is peculiar. That'd be cool, Edward. I don't know where our gate is, which isn't ideal. I'll get those off as well. Don't need any of them, don't need that on either. Right, what was it? Gate 60? Yeah, gate 60. Where is gate 60? Using taxiway HB. That would be nice if we had a map. There's B over there. So 6, does that say? Or would that be HB? Guess it's that way, I guess. Not a lot going on there. It must be around there. Let the passengers walk to the gate. I think they'd be very happy with that. Okay, well I guess it's... yeah, taxiway HB. Well, this is H and B, so... I guess it's along here somewhere. Awesome, PS4 had one too many drinks. My name is Brian. Oh, I see, I think you're in the Discord, I think. Right, so gate 60. Anyone know Luton Airport? Whereabouts is gate 60? Would be nice if it had numbers on the ground. So I know exactly where gate 60 is. Oh, there's 19. Okay, they do have numbers on the ground. Well, no, hang on, that's not really 18. It's going to be round here. It's going to be where the people are. So just keep an eye out on the ground there. Keep an eye on those numbers. It's going to be round here, isn't it? That's number 2. This can't be the gate numbers, can it? It's going to be where the people are waiting for us. But yeah, not ideal the way the taxi line hasn't come on. Link is below for the Discord. It's got to be there, isn't it? Yeah, it's got to be there. I can see a pushback tug. Yeah, a little bit annoying if taxi things don't work in future for other airports. I will have to try and find some sort of mapping system. Just keep an eye out with the numbers. I don't know if they'd come up with 60 or anything. Yeah, it looks like it's here. So I've got all the bits. 7, 8. Yeah, it's got to be that. It's like the only suitable gate for us. So the ATC said HB. Well, I don't know if you'd know realistically where it is, but okay, here we go, 60. Cool. Well, I'm surprised we managed to work out where we were. If this was a big airport, I wouldn't have had any clue. I don't think they've treated us to the guy who tells us. Yeah, they haven't treated us to someone who tells us when we're there, though. That's the only downside. That should do. Yeah, I'll be alright. Let's get that off. That wasn't bad, was it? That was a nice flight that was over from Amsterdam. That was not bad at all. Cool, right. Let's contact the ground services. See if we can get a jet. Hang on, that's going to be an interesting connection. They're probably going to say no to that, aren't they? Oh, no, they are. Okay, this is going to be stretched out quite a bit. Okay, yeah. There it comes. Is it gonna reach? Well, it's just gone through the pushback tug. Oh, it is just about. Oh, that's not bad. Nice. Yeah, 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 that will do. They can hop between those two bits. They'll be alright. Well, that is going to be it, everyone. Yeah, we might not have been exactly on the marker, but we didn't have the person with the baton, so... Oh well. Well, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's second flight simulator. There's the bus for everyone. For today's flight simulator live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That was a nice flight. So good decision from Amanda. But link can be found in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. I'll be back tomorrow around 10 AM, and we'll be doing... I don't know what we'll be doing first tomorrow. Either North Wales Coastal or Farm Sim, I guess, first tomorrow about 10 AM. So apart from that, thanks all for coming in. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys.